Today we are going to make vanilla moist cake as usual. Most of you know that's my favorite cake so far. So ingredients: I'm having flour. This is 1 cup of flour. Uh, I'm having baking powder. I'm having sugar. This is three quarter sugar. I'm having cooking oil, which is a 1/4 cup. Vanilla essence, 1 teaspoon. Eggs, 2 eggs, milk. Then margarine. Here it is. Milk, it's 1/2 cup. A little bit warm so that I can melt the butter, the margarine. So I add here. Then I'll try mix. Pole pole. cooking chapati. So I'm having flour, salt, sugar, and cooking oil. It's not a must use sugar. At times I do sugar, at times I do salt. So it depends. But this day, particular day, I wanted to use both. So I used sugar and salt at the same time. Just adjust the taste you are liking. You don't have to follow my measurements when it comes to sugar and salt, but just make sure you be minimalistic. Don't overdo it. So yeah, I like cooking chapatis every Sunday. That's my family meal every Sunday. I try and make sure I cook chapati because anyway, what's a better way of spending a Sunday than cooking for the family? At times I do cold water, at times I do hot water. So just play the card according to how you want it to be. But let no one lie to you that when you are using cold water, the chapatis end product become more appealing than using hot water. It's a lie. I use both, either cold, warm water or hot water, and the results are the same. What plays a major role at the end product of your chapati is the kneading process. That process, you have to make sure you have taken your precious time to make everything compatible and, you know, yes. You don't just harakisha the process. No, you have to take your time. You need that unga, that flour for like 10 minutes. Let me tell you, this is the hardest part in cooking chapati. It makes me sweat so bad because I have to take my precious time and make sure everything is mixed all together. So I was late. I was coming from somewhere and I got home late, and it's because it's on Sunday and we know it's chapati day. So I had to cook chapati. So I didn't even have time to cover it for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Nope. I mixed everything. Everything was all set and I started cooking immediately. I didn't have time to cover everything up. Yes. So you either need in a basin, or when you feel it's a bit hectic, you use the surface. Transfer everything to the surface and continue the process. Keep adding keep adding flour until you feel the consistency suits you. Not even suits you, is the right one. Yes, keep adding, keep kneading, keep adding flour until everything comes out okay. You will know. You will know when everything is ready. You will just know. My mom used to tell me, one day you learn how to cook chapati, and no one will be telling you that kneading process is ready. No, your instincts will tell you everything is ready. So I'll tell you the same thing. Just keep doing it until you feel like, this texture, it's the best, and then you'll know it's the best. So yeah, you just transfer on a clean surface. Make sure the clean surface you disinfect it first. I always use Magni kitchen cleaner to disinfect my surface. So make sure you disinfect before transferring everything on the table. No, that there. That's what I was talking about. I do not have time to cover everything up. So I'll just proceed and divide it into portions. I won't cover anything because time is very precious and I was very late. So, no, you see the kneading process. It is the very most important process in making a good chapati. Yeah, so this is how I make my chapatis. I just cut into portions, into chunk portions, spread it, oil it, and then you cut it into small portions. Then you roll it. You get it? I'm sure you do. So yeah, don't overspread it because you need it a little bit thicker because we'll still spread it later on. Just keep watching, you'll understand what I'm saying. You can't understand at this particular point. So I like oiling my chapatis at that particular time. When you are oiling chapatis, when you are done cooking and you want to tear the chapatis, it helps them roll. Katoke kamoja kamoja, you understand what I mean. Oil your chapatis at this particular time. Then you cut it you divide it into portions. Yes, I'm having wallpaper So I can't run the knife. It will tear my wallpaper. So I'm being very cautious not to damage my wallpaper. Yeah, then you roll each piece. Some people like thick chapatis, others like thick, thin, others like medium. Just roll to your liking. But thick chapatis tend not to get well cooked in between. So make them medium or thin. I know you understand what I mean. Yes, you just roll all the pieces together. Then when you're done, this is the trick. This is the best part. Personally, is the best part when I'm cooking chapati, rolling and cooking. I enjoy doing that. Some people don't like it, but personally I do. I can roll and roll and roll. It's so therapeutic. That is for me. If for you it isn't, then too bad. So this is me. So when I'm cooking chapatis, uh, our our boy back at home who cooks chapatis for us, he tells us the best way to do it. You dry the chapatis first in a pan. Then after you dry them, now you come back and you oil them. You just pass them in a pan. You just dry. You make sure they're a little bit dry. Then you are done drying all the chapatis. You just come back, now you oil them. It is the best way to cook chapatis because it saves time, and you find that the oil, it's being absorbed by the other chapati on top of it. So you find that the chapatis are not that oily. I know you do understand. And if you don't, just keep watching, you see what I mean. So I always cook 20 to 21 chapatis. We eat for like few days, then I keep in the fridge for sometime in between the week. Yeah, you just don't eat everything all together. So this, okay. After I rolled, this is what I meant. You roll, you divide, then you roll again. This is not the rolling the last time. Yeah, this is how I do it. It's not a must to have that circular shape. If you want good shape, I don't know. You use compass. Just use your eyes, and when you know the shape is circular, then you'll stop from there. Don't have to make it be so circular. Like, that's how circular I make mine, and I believe they are the perfect. You just repeat the same process in all the chapatis. You don't have to change shape or do what. Just that's how simple it is. I learned how to cook chapatis through YouTube. I had never cooked chapati in my entire life. So when I came to Nairobi, I love cooking so much. So I tried. Now this is the part that I was telling you. Just dry all the chapatis. You dry. You make sure they are floro on top. Floro is those black spots. It means that the chapati is halfway cooked. So you do the same process in all the chapatis. So when you are done doing the process, now you take one by one and you oil them. You understand? You have to try this. This is the best, actually. Cooking one chapati at a time, it will waste a lot of time. It will waste a lot of time. So you just dry, then you fry them. It's so easy. It's so easy and less messy. And you don't get extra burnt. When you're cooking chapati, aki mtu chomeka. I don't know it's me alone or we are many of us. I get burnt a lot. So when I'm doing this, I don't. I'm done drying all the chapatis. I'm cooking with stew. So yeah. So you see, you oil now. This is what I meant. Now you oil one chapati. When you flip, you add another one. You see the extra oil in that chapati, it's being absorbed by the other chapati that you are adding on top of it. I know I'm making sense. I believe I'm making sense. You see, I use that silicone to spread oil on my chapati. It prevents someone from using excessive oil. So you turn, you flip, then like that one is well cooked already. Then when you remove it, now I'll do the process. You add another chapati. So you can pile as many chapatis as you can. You can do one at a time. I prefer doing four at a time because I believe four is good number. And yeah, so I do four chapatis at once. Yes, and then the other one on top of that one. Yes, then I'll put another one on top of that. I know you're getting it. I know you are. Mm-hmm. You see, you flip, then you turn. It's just that simple. Just keep watching. It's so simple. You see? Yes. I just do four chapatis at once. Yeah, and okay, that's actually precisely how I cook my chapatis. I just play around with taste, salt or sugar. Yes. So that's how easy it is. And your chapatis remain moist like for some time. They remain moist. Yeah, weird. Yes. So that's how I cook my chapati. So just keep watching, enjoy watching, and I'll show you the end product and how less stressful it is to prepare the chapati. Okay. Okay, then I was dreaming with stew. No, I'm making beans, bosho. So I always do onions, make sure they are brown enough, translucent. Then I add my tomatoes and tomato paste. Add spices to your liking. Then you add coconut oil. That's the secret of having good meal. So you see how everything turned out. Chapati is well cooked. Yes, that's how easy and less messy it is to cook chapati. And thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.